Lieutenant, what did you see in those Mechanicus files?
A record of extreme foolishness.
Explain.
You may direct that request to our captain.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert on Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power. It almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus, the Mechanicus are acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain. If Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for Luz?
Aye, sir.
Then get down there and find him! There are those who would see you sent back to the Inquisition. Tread carefully, brother.
Damn them. After everything that happened.
Brother, do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the chaplain's censure.
Look!
I hope they survived.
Scanning valves. 67 faults detected.
Those are flawless welds.
Radiographic inspection revealed non-metallic inclusions. Analysis suggests flux material.
How bad is the contamination?
5 millimeters over the length of the world. Greatest point of porosity is 997 micrometers.
That is well below tolerances. Check your thresholds. You're way overtuned.
Calibrating. Inspection passed.
I should think so.
Illogical. Replacement systems unsatisfactory. Of replacement exceeds that of repair. Seek specialist and commence repair.
Time to go. I will not concede a
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omniscient.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
Little wretches have been found crawling through water pipes, sewage, ventilation. They are everywhere.
We should bring 100 floors of stone down on their heads.
Are you enjoying the devastation of Imperial worlds?
No, but I revel in seeing those skittering brutes turn to ash.
Let us grind the chitinous curs deep into the parched soil of Avarax.
A vivid picture.
I speak only as one who is stirred by the words of our Primarch.
I prefer action to colorful speech.
Approaching landing zone.
The temple is located inside the dome section of the city. We'll have to land outside and make our approach.
Unit, brace for emergency landing.
Lock armor!
Lance of Jove, report.
Minor damage. Tech team is inbound.
Can we depend on you for extraction?
Yes, Lord. We will be there.
Very good, brother. The Emperor protects.
Make haste. We have considerable ground to cover.
What was that?
Looks like a neurothrow. Placed on overwatch inside that building.
Grenades! Let us thin their numbers.
Target destroyed.
Sir, have you faced a neurothroat before?
I have. A tricky adversary. A fine gift from the Forge.
Just keep coming!
Resupplying.
Protect the gun battery!
Clear the area.
For the Emperor!
Emperor, bless us!
No escape now, you...
Xenos toxins!
Varellus! Is that you?
Chiron! Bless the Emperor. It's good to see you.
Where's your squad?
Gone. Neurothroat tore them to pieces.
We need to get across the bridge.
Lieutenant, nothing gets across with that beast up there.
What are we up against?
It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through. The Cadians are holding the bridge, at great cost.
Set up assault positions by the bridge. We'll deal with the Neurothroat.
Very well.
We will avenge them, brother.
Watch yourself.
Tactics.
What's our theoretical?
A direct assault on the rear guard.
Is that it?
Doubt our ability, brother.
No, sir.
Good.
Let us choke them with their own blood!
Restocking. Another one. Tyranny, take my sight. Munition secure.
Chiron, how do you know Varellus?
We served together in 9th Company. I owe him my life.
How so?
We were once defending the stronghold of Varellus. War was on the floor. Paddy's drill against my head. Varellus appeared, cut the bastard's arm off, and beat him to death with it.
I have dealt with the lictor. Restocking.
I have to reload. Brother, what happened on Graya?
Nothing good.
Can you be specific?
I would sooner focus on the mission at hand.
You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand.
Mind yourself, Sergeant.
Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing. Gadriel, we deserve to know who is leading us.
This conversation is over. Very good. Need to reload. Resupplying. Deal with them. Varellus, ready your men.
You broke through.
We're about to take down the Neurothrope.
Good. Make it suffer.
Concentrate fire on the Neurothrope.
get to work. Changing magazine. The wretched Neuroprobe has been still.
Victory is ours, brothers.
Morales, this is Titus. Your men are cleared to take the bridge.
By the Primarch! I had little faith I would hear from you again. Will you be joining the assault?
Our path leads to the dome.
Travel well, brothers.
Lance of Jove, we are heading for the bridge. Status report.
Damage is worse than I thought. Tech priests are working on it now.
Keep me updated. Brothers, let us proceed.
The Cadians are driving the Tyranids back.
The Xenos cowards balk at a fair fight.
Vile creatures.
No time to gloat. We must keep moving.
Stragglers.
Let none escape! Frag grenade deployed. Vermin exterminated.
That's all of them.
How far to lose his position?
We're still a long way from the dome.
Then we must hurry.
Need a ride, brothers?
Sergeant, good to see you.
The Cadians have the bridge under control. Thought you could use an extra hand.
A welcome offer.
Climb on. The temple is this way.
Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting support.
Go. Thank you, brother.
Ultramarines!
Have the enemy infiltrated the dome?
No, my lord.
What about the Temple of Thasian?
The dome was evacuated days ago.
Rejoin the main force immediately.
Our orders are to remain here.
On whose authority?
Captain Fairburn. We are to hold this position until further notice.
The dome is empty. Now move on.
But, sire...
I gave you an order.
Forgive me, my lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted.
The deserters.
No. We have our orders.
Vox your captain. If you are deserters, I'll execute you myself.
Captain Fairburn, come in. Captain Fairburn, come in.
Ambush!
Kill them!
Traitors of the Thousand Suns!
Cowards! You will pay for what you've done!
More abominations!
Come forth and be slain!
Purge the heretics!
Let us punish their treachery! They corrupt space and time!
Do not fall prey to their trickery! Titus to Captain Akaran.
Akaran here.
We were just attacked by the forces of chaos.
You're certain?
No doubt. Heretic Astartes. And their minions.
Throne, damn it. Do you have Luz?
Negative. We're minutes away.
Find him and get him out of there. Hurry!
What are we waiting for?
Resupplying. Take a defensive position! We will cover! Tyra!
He is in a rage!
He's risking the entire mission!
He is trapped over there!
There are force fields covering the exits.
They seem impervious to our weapons.
Your worthless life is empty. Reloading weapon.
That is all of them.
Bring me more!
The exit is blocked by heretic sorcery.
The altar. It bears the mark of the archenemy. Destroy it.
Need to reload. Destroy that vile structure. Artifact destroyed.
Look! The force fields are collapsing!
Chiron, move through the exit.
Brother! By the gates of Hera, you must calm yourself!
I will not rest until every last vile heretic lies dead at my feet!
They will not get past this. I order you to regroup!
I have other business.
Calm down.
You will need cover.
Move!
I've never seen him lose control like this.
He has put the fate of the whole system in jeopardy.
Heretic cowards! I will end you all! Betrayer!
Our side is clear. Let us cover Chiron.
Changing magazine. Munitions secured. No traitors remain. Get to Chiron, now!
Sergeant, check the perimeter.
Yes, brother.
Explain yourself.
Need I justify my hatred?
You need justify your recklessness.
The traitors have a debt to me.
And you will throw away your life to collect?
Death is my duty!
Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand?
Lieutenant, you should see this. Blues must be in there.
They're using some kind of shield.
The altars. Same ones we encountered earlier. They must generate the shield.
Destroy them. Then purge these abominations from the face of this world.
It seems the traitors' motives are unmasked.
Seems.
You doubt they wish to stop Aurora?
You will soon learn that when dealing with heretics, nothing is as it seems. Treachery ends now.
You told Akaran the Mechanicus must be stopped. Why?
The artifact we saw in those classified files may be of Chaos origin.
Why wasn't it destroyed?
It is immensely powerful. They believe they can control it.
And you're just gonna hand it over to Luz? Let it continue?
These are my orders.
What are they doing?
It matters not. Kill them!
Let us tear off their limbs.
Kill those souls of the corpse god and gain the notice of the changer of ways. Die for the true gods.
The coward witch vanished.
Another barrier. Sustained by that water, no doubt.
Purge the heretics so we may destroy it!
Gladly.
Back to the warp with you!
Area secure.
Now the altar! Is broken. They are attempting to breach the doors.
That is no simple sorcery. Look how twisted the altar has grown. It seems alive.
If it lives, then let us teach it of pain. and death.
It reeks of the warp.
Raise the armor of your contempt and snuff it out.
Look! It shrinks from us!
Then keep close and endure. We must disrupt the spell.
The heretics sent such a meager force to meet us!
Show them the error of their ways!
More abominations that wish to die!
Leave these monstrosities to me.
Your worthless life is ended.
The wretches think they can stop us!
Let us relieve them of their delusions, brother.
Hold this ground. War Gear Prime. No victory for you here.
Through the frag grenade!
Words as hollow as your fallen brothers.
You at least can still bleed.
Send it back to the wall. Wretched sorcery!